Welcome back to the Brotherhood, brothers. Today we've got another Sun and Moon initial thoughts video. Now in these videos, as you guys would know if you watched the other ones, I like to give my initial thoughts on the trailer that they dropped, Pokemon dropped for the new Sun and Moon Pokemon. I'm only going to cover the Pokemon in this because I like talking about the Pokemon and how they affect the meta and stuff. I don't really care about the other crap they put in there, to be honest. Like, I don't even give a damn about the other trainers in the trailer. I just care about the Pokemon that they release in this. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so first they released a sexy beast known as Silvally. Now Silvally is pretty much Type Null unmasked. Now Type Null was already on my team. Like, I was like, yo, Type Null is actually sick, bruh. Like, it looks amazing. I know it is like a big fusion of random mons, but Type Null, like, it just looks nice. Like, even though it's like freaking 5 mons combined, it looks nice. And Silvally just looks even better. Like, it is literally it looks like a beast. Like, the white like kind of head it has when it unmasks itself, it's just like, it's amazing. And as you guys would know if you paid attention to Silvally, it's basically a little Arceus. Like, that's how it works. It's not little Arceus, I know that, I'm not stupid, but it has the ability RKS system, which basically gives it Arceus' ability, where like if it holds a play, it becomes it becomes like the type, and it has its own type of judgment, which means it will actually be really cool. Like, could you imagine this thing in like a draft league, like Noam? This thing could be any type it wants. That's pretty overpowered if you think about it. Silvally also would work well in the meta. Like, it could just be whatever it wants. Like, you'd know what it would be. Like, you would see in team preview, like, oh, that's gonna be this type Silvally, but it's just gonna be unexpected. Like, this thing could be any type. It's actually not too bad. Now, I think having Pokemon that aren't legendaries but like copy legendaries is really cool, because I don't think legendaries should be in the meta, to be honest. Legendaries are meant to be overpowered, so it's always good to have like a little bootleg version in the meta that's not a legendary. I think that's really cool. Anyway, moving on, we have my boy Jangmo-O evolving into the beast that is Kommo-O. I think this thing will be, it's really 50-50. Like, this thing's a pretty good pseudo. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Look at this thing. It's a dragon fighting. Look at its design. It looks nice. I reckon I'm gonna get it. But it's got one major weakness in Fairy. Like, it's got an ultra weak, quad weak to Fairy. I mean, a Moonblast and good night. This thing is gone hot garbage. But one thing that redeems itself is it's got the soundproof ability, which means it'll be able to defend itself from like Sylveon Hyper Voice, Mega Gardevoir Hyper Voice. It'll be able to do well against them. It would also defend against Mega Salamence Hyper Voice, I guess. That's the thing. Like, if it's, I mean, Mega Salamence could just body this thing with just Dragon Claw, to be honest. But like, that's, I'm just saying the facts. So I think this thing will be alright, but to be honest, like, Fairy just whops this thing, and Fairies are becoming ever more increased in this region. We've seen so many new Fairy types, so I don't think this thing will be that good, but I definitely like its design, and I hope it's good. Like, I'm just saying it won't be that good because it's quite weak to Fairy, but it looks promising. Anyway, next up, we have Steenee and Serena. Steenee is hot garbage. This thing is straight Meganium rebirth. It's got Leaf Guard. It's just a pure grass. Like, nah, I'm not even gonna talk about it. Get out of my face. It's just trash. But Serena, on the other hand, isn't the worst. Like, it's got the ability. I think it's got the ability where it like blocks priority, which is pretty good. I mean, it blocks Talonflame, Brave Bird. I mean, if your Talonflame's only running Brave Bird, I know some do. I mean, Flare Blitz just obliterates this thing, but that's not the point. The point that it stops Brave Bird. We don't like Brave Bird spam. I mean, Talonflame just destroys everything, but like, that's not the point. But I'm trying to give facts that Serena's good here, but Serena, it's not the best. I mean, it'll count as in the trailer. It counted the fish, but the fish sucks. So it doesn't even matter. Yeah, Steenee's trash. Serena's trash. I'm just gonna move on. But speaking of trash, we have not the Grammars, just hold up a sec, guys. We have Ribombee. Ribombee. Okay, so why I'm laughing at Ribombee is because this thing tries to look good. It's a bug fairy type. I mean, you can't go, I mean, other than the fire type, which completely walls you shouldn't be able to go too wrong with a bug fairy type. Well, guess what? You're wrong, because this thing is trash. This thing, it's like a combi it's like an Alolan combi pretty much. Just imagine an Alolan combi that's a fairy type. That's it. That's basically it. Like, it's trash. Its abilities are Honey Gather and Shield Dust. I don't even give a fuck. This thing is... No, I can see it. I mean, it'll be joining my PU team. That's a good thing. I love PU. So I'll be seeing this thing in PU. But that's all I gotta say about it. It's actually trash. It actually makes me laugh. That's how bad it is. But there's nothing you can do about that. And then finally, this is what kind of got me really, I don't know, like, not upset. Like, it's not the worst, but it's just, okay, here we go. We have Grimer, Alolan Grimer, and Alolan Muk. Now, Grimer isn't the problem. Grimer's green, which is not the worst. I mean, it's just green goo with a little bit of butter coming out its mouth. But then you have this thing, you have Alolan Muk, which completely triggers me. Like, this thing, like, oh my god, this thing is literally rainbow ice cream just on drugs. Like, they got their they freaking got the fridge, got their tub of rainbow ice cream, fucking just blopped it on the floor, put googly eyes on it, put some ice in it, and boom, you have Alolan Muk right there. Like, look, it's even got the ice in it. Like, Alolan Muk actually annoys me. Like, its existence pisses me off. Like, for one, I don't think Alolan, like, they could have done so many better things with Alolan Muk, but to make it literally rainbow ice cream is... That's a new step Pokemon, and I appreciate having the kahunas to do that. But seriously, Muk's ability is trash. It's got Poison Touch and Gluttony. I mean, if you can name one mon that has that ability in OU, I'll give you $10. Yeah, that's right. No one does. I don't think anyone has Poison Touch in OU. No one, like, I don't think anyone even has Gluttony that's past RU. That's how trash it is. And I'm probably wrong, to be honest. It's really late right now, so I'm just going off on a rant now. But last thing, actually, right before we leave this Sun and Moon drop like that, this is based on the trailer. I also noticed that Mega Kangaskhan's parental bond was knocked down to 25%, like the second hit, which is really weird. To be honest, I don't believe in nerfing Pokemon. Like, once you've made an overpowered mon, you just gotta accept your mistakes and make counters for it. That's the whole point. But they decided to just straight up nerf Kangaskhan. To be honest, I don't like Mega Kangaskhan too much. As a fellow Australian, it does make me a little bit sad that my boy the only Kangaroomon has got nerfed. But I guess it was pretty filthy. I mean, fake out return from a Kangaskhan, not O-code most things. So it needed to be done. I do admit it did need to be done. But it's very important to note that Kangaskhan has been nerfed. Now, that's all I've got for this. That's all I got for this right now, for this Sun and Moon drop. This is just initial thoughts. I can really go in depth of like each mon and how that will be really good, but I think I may save that for in-depth analysis video of these. This is just initial thoughts. This is just me going off my head after watching the trailer. So just like that, please leave a like and share the video if you enjoyed. Remember to comment and subscribe. Really important that you subscribe and join the Peachy Brotherhood. We're a team, brothers, and we need everyone we can get. Like, anyone, like, if you know anyone, recommend this channel and we can put them as a part of our team. Really important to grow. And just like that, I'm gonna be getting out of here. So I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
It's like I woke up from a nightmare. It's like I woke up from a nightmare. Because I finally got away from you. And I ain't never going back there. If it's the last thing I'll ever do.